The criminal justice system in Uganda takes you as a joke, and it retains you for a long period of time. This is how they arrested Bobby Young, and this is how they are now trying Eddie MUTWE. Eddie MUTWE was brought to court, and I saw an emotional Eddie MUTWE when he even cried after holding his daughter. In fact, here is the tape. So I think one of the things I will say about this regime, if God gives me a chance to live on this earth for a very long period of time, these are the dark days where the justice system is being used to arm twist the democracy, to arm twist human rights. Gone are the days where the regime used to be brutal. Now it is brutal using the law. Someone is arrested, is denied bail on several attempts. And I keep on telling people that the judiciary should learn judicial activism, not to hold these political prisoners for a long period of time without them getting bail. In that way, when you give people, most especially political activists, bail, you kind of cripple the machinery that is being used by regime to put them in jail. We all know they are put in jail so that Bobby Wine can be crippled in the next election. Let's continue. So that is Eddie MUTWE's daughter as he was meeting his father. Okay? Eddie MUTWE has spent very many years without being with his family. People who don't understand jail, just remember when we had COVID, we had some restrictions. You could move out of your house but with restrictions. You felt that your freedom was no more. What about a person who puts you in jail where you have to wake up at 9 and sleep at 3 during that day? Let's continue. So that is Eddie MUTWE. One of the emotional moments when Eddie MUTWE was brought to court, I saw him cry. His child was taken away from him because in the prison guidelines, when you come to court, a prisoner is not allowed to interact with anyone. Because of the fear of the unknown, maybe a person can give him poison, or maybe can give him something to carry back to the prison. But that painful moment when I saw Eddie MUTWE's daughter being removed from her father, it was so emotional. In fact, let me also play with the tape. Here is the tape. So that is Eddie MUTWE, and that is the regime that is taking care of our situation in Uganda. No one is proud of what is taking place in the country. In fact, sometimes I ask myself, aren't the people in the NRM, those who are sober, see what is transpiring in the country? One of the greatest hypocrisy are not the people who are being subjugated, but the people who understand what is going on and they keep supporting that narrative. Okay? The silence of the people who understand the issues is the reason why the country sinks. Okay? The arbitrary arrest, the abductions, the torture. Remember, Eddie MUTWE was tortured and abducted by none other than the CDF, Moses Kainerugaba, and he came out chest stamping. We all know what happened. Okay? So for me, when I see Eddie MUTWE in court, I feel bad. I feel bad. Okay? It is the reason as to why very many people should wake up and understand what is supposed to be done. We cannot continue being. That is what is happening. Okay? So we cannot continue being in a country where a person is tortured, is abducted without a clear reason. Some things are supposed to be fought together as a nation. This is the truth. The moment we continue keeping quiet, the moment we continue being silent as these things are happening, we count ourselves as losers. This generation is a loss to this nation. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kavya Sulaiman Maga, the next MP for Makindi East constituency. I will see you on another one. Peace.
Makindi East, Luchanga Lubanga Bamindi Mwesuneko. Mufunyo Mubaka Amalayo. Ayogera Oluzungu, ayogera Oluganda, ayogera n'Oluchina basebo ne bannyabo. Si shahu, fasika. Oluganda lwogera. Kale muna jongo banga soogera ko mu China. Muna mujawa. Omubaka. Obodde abuuzanga nga maliza jakuwacha. Muna jongo bake byabikola. Omubaka aswala obaziriramu wano muna mujawa. Ejja kubeera loosi banenga muliseewo nze mufuna sooka akatwene guno mukisa omubaka abaddeko yalagidde mutagenda kudda kubanga ndowooza oba omugugu gwamuyitiriddeko naye ate yimiridde wano nga ŋŋamba mufuna omukisa kubanga n'ekibiina tukiwewuddeko kwali kushitebe bali bagala tiketi yanyeeko tiketi yakabuye Sulaiman naye kati andekedde waazi ndi wano wentimbaza nenda bayitako supiidi ng'ekizungirizi basebo ne banyawoze maaso gammwe kubanga ensonga nzitegeera wano abali bagenzeeko akemmanjukana tebazimba mu ntobazi kumaye kati nze ntambudde nnyo obulamu butegeera omubaka ategeera buli ensonga koi gye bazimba mu ntobazi bagizimba ku ngulu era wokigendamu ebirala bwezolooza kalinambu yakweyagala naye obeera olaba ebifa mu maaso olusi osuulayo gundi nejja nekusakukira lati ewabaawo nettoyi eya tayiro otuulako nosoma amawulire olumala n'ondiga ne bigenda basebo ne bannyaba abanesigeko bonna balinga kali katooyi k'omuntu bazize bitooyi ya tayiro olekewo nze ogende wabanaye basebo ne bannyaba yenze kennyini asaana bakiikirira mu palamenti yenze agenda bakiikira mu palamenti mwesiime koma akafane nga bantu n'abakapalamenti ne bagamba yo yavudde Makinde n'envaalo baweesa n'ekitiibwa so nyimiridde wano nga nze kubasaba kaluba maama bataata n'obuwombeefu obusobozi bwenakunaye akalwa akali najja tutagenda bulungi naate kuno sisuubira tebijja genda bulungi tujja kwetaawo.
Yes, Kavya Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makinde East constituency so that I can represent the great people of Makinde East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.